Hey everybody, I'm Todd with Todd Created Wood. I'd like to share my impressions of this Bell Bullet with you. I've had it for about a year now, and I've added a couple really great things to it, and I think it's exactly what Bell should have done from the factory, but we're left to do it ourselves. So hopefully this can help you if you've got a Bell Bullet. From the factory, it came with the bubble shield, which I didn't care for in the first place, but it also created some odd buffeting. So I replaced it with a tinted shield, which is flat, and it's a lot smoother on my ride. I've also had some horrible wind noise, so I've done a few things to the helmet to try and improve that. One is I put on a breath deflector, which pushes any warm air to the sides and doesn't fog up my visor. I've added a chin curtain, which has totally stopped the whistling in the helmet because at speed this helmet whistles like mad. It's almost deafening. And then to top it off, I've added this Velcro strip right up here. It's 1/2 of a Velcro assembly. I've cut it down to be, that's probably 5/16 of an inch wide, and I've stuck it to the helmet right above the gasket. What it does is it helps to seal the helmet because from the factory it seals really nicely at the bottom, but there was a 2 millimeter gap at the top which created a venturi, and it just created horrible wind noise at speed, and it was impossible to ride down the road without deafening me. And I learned that by pushing on the visor, it actually sealed that top edge and got rid of the noise. So by placing this Velcro in here, I've just diffused it and it's stopping the venturi system. Then I've put on a Pack Talk Slim, and so for those of you with a Bell Bullet that want to put on a Pack Talk, it's a good system to go with. I love this system, but it is a real bear to install. I started back here with this piece. I added this little rubber trim strip that comes with the Cardo Pack Talk, but it's meant for another helmet. So I put that on there just because I think it looks a little better. I had to do a little modification, take off a little leather strip right there, install it, and it sits real nice and flush, real tight. On this side though, this Pack Talk control unit has another tongue system that comes up into the helmet, but you can see this is the chin strap rivet, and the tongue on the control unit was too long. It would have gone well past the rivet. So what I did was I cut that down by a little more than an inch, and then I had to cut down the gasket material on the edge of the helmet. I had to pry this apart with just some dental tools and a screwdriver, and I installed this into there around the gasket there, because with the gasket on it, it would not sit flush. And it was a tight squeeze, but you can get it. Inside, I ran those wires through here, through the chin strap opening, and then connected my microphone and connected my speakers there, ran the wires underneath the headliner, and then the speakers, you can see, I think you can see this in this light, there's a speaker right there, just right above the chin strap. The actual pockets for the Bell Bullet, for the speakers on the Bell Bullet, are totally improperly placed. The pocket is way up here, which is way behind your ears. So what I had to do was carve out a new recess in the polystyrene that is inside the helmet, and then attach the Velcro and the speaker right there as close as possible to the chin strap. And then I put my cheek pad in, and that pocket, that little mesh pocket, is actually covering about half of the speaker, which holds it flush and keeps it down nice and tight, so there's no play in it. And it sounds great now because it's right over my ears. And with the helmet being quieter, man, it is a nice sound inside the helmet. So for those of you that enjoy your Bell Bullet and are tired of all the wind noise and all the problems that came from the factory with it, These are some really good ways to DIY and hack your helmet and get the helmet that it should have been. So I hope it helps, and good luck. Thanks.